Our state's southernmost stop along El Camino Real is Mesilla. Just 5 miles south of Las Cruces on New Mexico 28 South, or Avenida de Mesilla, this historic town continues to allure travelers. Part of the draw to Old Mesilla are the notable restaurants bordering the plaza, one of them being the Double Eagle. And even though you can find the world's largest green chili cheeseburger at Pepper's Cafe inside the Double Eagle, I'm not headed here for the food. Nope, I'm here to get acquainted with some ghosts. You must be Jerry?
I'm Jerry.
Oh, Jerry, Michael, nice to meet you.
Welcome to Mesilla.
Thank you. I've heard a lot about the Double Eagle and the history behind it, but I want to hear it from the source.
Sure. Well, first of all, do you know how Mesilla got its name?
No.
Mesilla is a small town in the Mesilla Valley, but it was actually the Anglos that named Mesilla. Huh. It was the first Anglo wagon train that came up to the lip of the valley, and the wagon master called out to the lead scout, "What do you see?" And the scout said, "Mesilla Valley." So that's how it got its name.
I like that. That's a good. I don't know if that's factual, but I like it.
It's not.
Well, so there's some of the ghost stories that you're going to tell me about,
Right this way. Yeah, let's go to the ghost room where the action really happens.
Okay.
This building was built in 1848, 1849, right after the Mexican-American War. And there were some Mexican citizens who did not appreciate being conquered, so they moved south of the border, which is at Doña Ana, about 3 miles north of us.
Right.
People founded Mesilla as a permanent settlement, and it was always a crossroads for north-south, east-west traffic, even from Anasazi Indian times, the first settlers of the area.
Wow.
There are a lot of petroglyphs in the area that indicate that. This is listed as the oldest house on the plaza. It was built in a huge circle or square around a plaza here, just like the plaza itself.
Right.
A big house like this, they had a lot of servants, and one of the servants was a teenage girl named Inez. Mm-hmm. Well, in the family, there was a teenage boy named Armando. Well, teenage boy, teenage girl, same roof.
Right.
They fell in love.
Right, of course.
You know, teenagers don't fall in love. They fall in love.
With so much gusto.
Exactly. Well, Mom finds out about the romance and says, "There's no way my son's going to marry a maid. We've got big plans for you. We're going to marry you off to aristocracy down in Chihuahua City, maybe even Mexico City.
Wow.
And if we have to scrape the bottom of the social scale, we go to the Americans in Santa Fe, but that's as low as we're going."
Wow.
So she fires Inez and sends her away. Says they cannot see one another. But do teenage boys listen to their mother?
Nope, never.
They continue seeing one another on the side, and one day, Mom comes home early unexpectedly and finds Armando and Inez in Armando's bedroom. This room right here.
Oh.
That she grabs her sewing shears, a big pair of scissors. She attacks Inez and stabs her to death.
Wow.
In the struggle, she actually stabbed her own son, and he died in this room 3 days later.
Wow.
Of course, the important thing for us is that he died, because now we've got not one, but 2 ghosts.
Oh.
If you're going to have ghosts, these are the ones to have. They don't do things that are mean or malevolent. They just do things that are more like teenage pranks.
Because they were teenagers.
They were teenagers.
Yeah. Wow.
They move things around, lights go on and off. Their biggest trick is calling your name. You'll be in this room and you'll hear someone call your name. You go outside to the next room. No one's there. You hear your name being called from the next room. So they chase you around the restaurant calling your name.
It seems like there's multiple accounts of the same kind of experience.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Wow.
So I wasn't a believer before I got here, but I'm pretty much of a believer now.
Wow. Hold on. I think I hear. Oh, no.
No?
I thought I heard someone call my name.
Could
I don't know.